Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, comrades all both home and the diaspora. This is now the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia, the Britannica, the socio-political analyst, the voice of the voiceless, the whistleblower, the lion of the social media, the regional publicity secretary, Southern Region, under the ticket of the mighty, indomitable All People's Congress Party. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leonean, comrades all both home and the diaspora, as we know, always know, say, the encyclopedia media, therefore, educate, inform, sensitize, entertain, and raise awareness to the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone on daily happenings and on burning issues, na Mama Salone. So una stay tuned, una stay blessed, una stay fixed, una stay connected to the encyclopedia media. For una listening pleasure is absolutely guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, today na Tuesday, 7 January 2025. Where they continue for give we people the civic education. Civic education are for sensitize and raise awareness to the citizen. Because civic, they talk about citizenship. And whether or a citizen, now somebody we belong to a particular community, a city, a country, or a state. So we they continue for raise awareness to we people and for know what they don't know and for understand what they don't understand. Now I make we they embark on this civic education for raise awareness to we people then na Mama Salone. The corner they suffer, now they kill, now then they torture, now then they marginalize, now then they victimize, now then they repress, now then they suppress, now then they oppress, now then they incarcerate, now the money then they thief, now the election then they thief, now the votes then they thief. So we they continue for entertain, we they continue for sensitize, and we they continue for raise awareness to the winner civic education. But today with civic education, they talk about honesty and sincerity. Honesty and sincerity, now two concepts there, wherein they often use interchangeably, but then get distinct meaning. Honesty mean for say the truth and for tell the truth, while sincerity mean now for be genuine and for be authentic. In a job interview, both the qualities there, when are honesty and sincerity, then they serve as essential ingredients then for build trust and foster strong relationship. How you they show honesty and sincerity? When you want to show honesty and sincerity, number one, you forget open communication. You for share your true feelings there, even if it makes somebody or people they uncomfortable. Show sincerity, admit mistakes, apologize sincerely, demonstrate honesty and sincerity. Honesty or truthfulness, because the other name for honesty na truthfulness. Honesty na a facet of moral character where they connote positive and virtuous attributes then. Wait like integrity, truthfulness, straightforwardness, including straightforwardness of conduct, honestness, along with the absence of lying, cheating, theft. Anybody we honest, the thief. Anybody we honest, the lie. Anybody we honest, the deceive. Anybody we honest, corrupt. Anybody we honest, patriotic. Anybody we honest, nationalistic. So sincerity na a mix of seriousness and honesty. If they do things then within sincerity, people then go get trust in you, along with patience and compassion. Sincerity na one of the qualities then where they probably wish follow we get more, and with the wish let other people then get more too. People that way they show sincerity, now people that way serious, Now people the way kind, now people the way truthful, acting with integrity, even in challenging situation. Then they help for maintain moral standard and contribute to a more just and fair society. Honesty, they promote openness. Honesty, they empower we and they enable we for develop consistency, ladies and gentlemen, in how we they present the facts then. This is a show importance practice to a society. So for practice honesty and sincerity, they develop a nation. When you say a nation develop, now honesty and sincerity. With honesty, you go see professionalism. With honesty, we lead that they know the thief with money. With honesty, we lead that they know the bail with money and send and go out for go build mansion and 5-star hotel there. With honesty, we leaders and we politicians and they sorry for the poor masses. With honesty, then we able man with state resources that we minerals them for the benefit of we all as Sierra Leonean citizens. Now I met today with the impact on civic education, more on the topic honesty and sincerity. Sincere and the adjective where they describe the noun, whereas sincerity. When somebody is sincere, they get a feeling of or a behavior way good, you know they pretend, you know they lie, you know they execute hypocrisy. The three types of honesty there, according to Marcus Lemonis. One, na vulnerability. Number two, na transparency. Number three, na authenticity. Ladies and gentlemen, all critical elements of business success. Why is sincerity so important? Sincerity is so important because it fosters trust in relationship. Because a sincere person, they consistently exhibit traits that such as honesty and openness. And over time, it earned a reputation of being trustworthy. Honesty in the Bible means now for speak the truth in love and humility, even when the listener they think say it no good for her or it might reject her. Honesty they reveal with character, your actions, and a reflection on your faith, and a reflection to the truth in your action, will be part of your good witness. Honesty they require continuous reflection on we actions there and we words them, as well as long-time commitment to truth and integrity. Sincerity go be more spontaneous and linked to expressing emotion in the present and the moment. Honesty they implies a constant commitment to truth and integrity in all areas of life. This then call as sincerity versus honesty. Waiting at the characteristics of sincerity. Sincerity now an invaluable quality where they define authenticity and transparency in human relationships. Sincere people, they will consider them for being honest, trustworthy, and direct in their interaction with others. Throughout history, sincerity, they don't value her as a fundamental virtue for build trust and emotional connection. So true sincerity, now for say the truth, ladies and gentlemen, waiting they subjectively believe you for be true, while truth they demand objectivity. Sincerity they aim for authenticity, true honesty, and true honesty now for speak the truth and act truthfully, a more than lying, deceiving, stealing, or cheating. Honesty they entail for show respect towards others and having integrity and self-awareness. Waiting at the power of honesty. The power of honesty lies in the ability for build trust, for promote personal growth, for prevent conflict and inspire others, For choose for be honest in thoughts, words, and action. It creates a more authentic and a fulfilling life for we serve and the one the way they around we. Waiting a word, we mean honesty and sincere, authentic, conscientiousness, decent, equitable, fair, forthright, genuine, honorable, impartial, credible, proper, sincere, straightforward, true, trustworthy, virtuous, God-fearing, transparent, and accountable. These are the attributes of honesty and sincerity. Waiting on the golden rule of honesty. Do unto others as you go one let other they do unto you. This means, say, you for treat other people there with honesty, treat other people there with fairness, and treat other people there with truthfulness. Ladies and gentlemen, this one, no. Agenda 2028, if you wait till they do to Dr. Sabra Matthew Vincent Kamara, with a thief in victory from 2018 to date, we are 2023. If na them spend money, they do everything, then thief they your victory. So how they fulfill, ladies and gentlemen, this is the golden rule of honesty. For do unto others as you will have others to do unto you. If you don't want to let them slap you, not slap person. If you don't want to let them thief you, not thief person. If you don't want to let them cheat you, not cheat person. You don't want to let them slap you. You don't want to let them teach you. Why you want to let them teach other person? When you the contest election, you win. You want to let them give you victory. Why you want other person win, therefore thief in victory, robber of in right? Then you the gladdy, you the boast, you the go and campaign, you the talk about 2028 because not to you it happened to. This is not dishonesty to the highest degree. Embracing the timeless golden rule. If it is not right, don't do it. If it is not true, don't say it. Hold the power of transform our lives and the world. Why honesty na key? Honesty na key because it allow the other people therefore understand we need them. And they give the opportunity for respond to them. Says Dr. Romanoff. Honesty, they promote personal growth. Honesty, they help we take responsibility for we own lives and empower other people then for make positive changes. Waiting at the benefit of sincerity. Sincerity, they enhance credibility. Sincerity, they add to we credibility and integrity. It make others the more likely for believe in we words and we actions there because of honesty and sincerity. It encourage open communication. People are likely for open to communication and communicate openly with somebody when them perceive say is sincere, is honest. So for be genuine and sincere, now a rewarding and a building of confidence where they give reassurance for good things then, for calm, from being genuine. Honesty, they describe the character of God, where they call it spiritual honesty. According to Ephesians 4, verse 25, therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice, and be you kind to one another, tender-hearted. Proverbs 12, verse 22. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. This is the New International Version. The one the way they act with integrity and honesty, then they bring delight to the Lord. Waiting on the principle of sincerity, ladies and gentlemen. The principle of sincerity, the one the way they do accountancy, when an accountant there, therefore perform a report with basic honesty and accuracy. when are the principle of good faith. This principle, they assert, say, anybody will involve in financial reporting, that possibly the expectant for act honestly in good faith. This day, in response of the tweet of Comrade Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, when a JFK Esq, when a seasoned and a veteran lawyer and a politician, we don't work for the International Criminal Court as prosecutor. He don't work as Attorney General and Minister of Justice. He don't work as the Anti-Corruption Commissioner of the Anti-Corruption Commission of Sierra Leone under President Nkrumah-led APC government. We always they act dangerously in your tweets then. In the 2018 general election, now this same JFK, now can took the legal ballistic missile of the two SIM. We make trouble for them at the party between diasporans there and Sierra Leonean citizens there. Ladies and gentlemen, we also force the APC for take the June 24, 2023 daylight electoral coup case to the power capture judiciary. We don't stand as a lawyer for the 2023 imposed proportional representation system. You see, Aden twist that ruling day in favor of the SLPP power junta rebel Kamajo regime. JFK, honesty and sincerity knows being see we not get independent judiciary in Amamas alone. Honor the mother bureaucracy. JFK know the truth. He understand the truth, but he pretend say he don't know the truth. He pretentiously say he don't know the truth. We are Sierra Leoneans then doubter, ladies and gentlemen. But could the accuser of playing a double standard or a guilty of political poking, according to in tweets then. If they begin in tweet fine, if they end up bad. In tweet what he say the year ended with a reminder of high inflation, bloated wage bill, weak energy supply, overburdened public debt, and high cost of living. They were all the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Now the honesty and sincerity. Government continues to speechify and make unwholesome promises that cluelessly cannot be delivered. We urge the government to wake up from its slumber. We urge the government. We urge the government. The government, now that word they are all, quote and unquote. A legally minded lawyer, not for authenticates the unauthenticated. A legally minded lawyer, not for substantiates the unsubstantiated. A legally minded lawyer, not for legalize illegality or legitimize illegitimacy. JFK consciously knows say the 2023 elections were stolen. So we don't have a government but dictatorship, tyranny, authoritarian rule, totalitarian rule, kleptocracy, kakistocracy, and a junta rule. See the fundamental principles of state policy in chapter 2 of the 1991 Constitution. When are the fundamental obligation of government? If then people are, they do their obligation. So any government will not do their obligation, not a government. In section 4, they say all organs of government and all authorities and persons exercising legislative, executive, or judicial powers shall conform to, observe, and apply the provisions of this chapter, JFK, with the conformity of this junta regime. The people they know they rule by the Constitution. Then they rule the people of Sierra Leone lawlessly. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, you come to government and the people when on section 5, we get a similar definition of democracy when are the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Section 5, subsection 1, They say the Republic of Sierra Leone shall be a state based on the principles of freedom, democracy, and justice. JFK. Where the principles of freedom na mama alone. Where the democracy will get na Sierra Leone. We are in citizens and they vote, they know they count them vote. We are in they kill citizens then, ladies and gentlemen, then they hold the results then they assassinate, then they muzzle citizens then, seize them political freedom. We they see electoral fraud, we they see electoral malpractice, even when at the bar, when an election, they rig even flood, they hijack and then tiffer. So JFK, where is the democracy? When I a lawyer, where they talk for the people, where they defend the people. Now when I buy election, you who say you come out, when are the anti-corruption commissioner, Francis Ben Kefala, where they fight corruption, now you go thief when I buy election. Now Kenema. So JFK, where is the justice? Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, then people are come, they expunge the criminal libel law and replace them with a political witch hunting cybercrime law. As he talk, they say na cyberbullying, cyber stalking, or incitement, just for shut down democracy. A regime we not democratic, na they call a government. A regime we not they follow the 1991 constitution, then they rule out of the constitution, then they rule with military decrees instead of the rule of law, then they implement the rule of man. JFK, where is the justice? We are in citizens then they kill the extrajudicially without court trial or a fair court trial. Where the death penalty, then can they say they abolish her, they replace her with extrajudicial killings. Pauper sponsored assassination, killing citizens there. Seize them dead body there, go bury them in mass grave. Is that a government? Bury them in mass grave. JFK, where is the justice? Where will they see selective justice? Where did this man they do? They Ola, the Angela, where next man do, then they left her. Now Chief Kaduro Kaikai threatens Sierra Leone for war. He say they count war. What did they do? They left her. Fina other person, Osti Johnny, they threaten her all. Say they kill when they massacre the entire APC executive. What did they do? Nothing. Not selective justice, mob justice, jungle justice against other groups. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, where the justice? We are in with taxpayers' money there. They know they account for them. Then they embezzle them. Then they siphon with money there. Then they misappropriate with money there. JFK now you day. This way called a government. They know they follow the constitution. They know they follow the rule of law. The 2018 audit report, they're not debating. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, all the one they would on thief with money, the one they would on thief with gold, with mineral, with bauxite, with timber money, nothing. Audit report will amount to trillions of stolen leons meant for the people of Sierra Leone. A regime we're not accountable, we're not transparent. Now they call a government. Ladies and gentlemen, when them people are doing embezzle there, what did they do? Instead, they conspired with the APC corrupt cell outbrand envelope MPs for sack the whistleblower who exposed corruption when a narrative appears. Corruption to the highest degree, no honesty, no sincerity to we leaders there. JFK, where is the justice? Ladies and gentlemen, where the citizens stand, then they suffer, then go out, they vote massively. The citizens there where they vote, they know they determine the government where they rule them. The citizens where they vote, they know they count them vote. The one the way they count the vote, now then they decide fraudulently and surreptitiously for the people and the electorate of Sierra Leone. JFK, where is the justice? When we country the sink today of stolen election with electoral injustice, when our lawyers then they, waiting at the international effort what we don't do, knock the table, The International Court of Justice, then the other courts, then they go for human rights. The people that right where they don't cease. When I all not be flag bearers then. When I want to become president. But when I know they stand for the people. Ladies and gentlemen. And this one, now dog play. You for them for me, I for them for you. You not for them for the people there. When I feel say Sierra Leoneans then go for them for una. This now honesty and sincerity. Hence, honesty and sincerity not need to be leaders thing. We politicians thing. Sierra Leone they continue for retrogress. Sierra Leone they continue for go backwards. Ladies and gentlemen. The lawyer of high moral standing, where they fight for the people's rights, but then go thief in an election. What did they pour them go do? When I was sabi the law, when I want the twist and turn. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, we get a divisive regime, we get a rogue regime, we get an exploitative regime, human bloodsucker killers, and tribalistic bunch of electoral thieves. Ladies and gentlemen, you call it a government. This resonates with topic today on with civic education, where we talk about honesty and sincerity. You see white, you call them black. You see a junta Kamajo rule, you call them government. This is a lack of sincerity, lack of honesty, hypocrisy, duplicity, twisting the fact, circumlocution of justice. The expression of regret for one's action, na compulsion, na contrition, na penitence, na repentance, regret for sin or wrongdoing. JFK don't kick himself. Can there be any peace without justice? There can be no peace in the world unless there is justice. And there can be no justice without peace. I think, in a sense, these problems they're intricably bound together. During the January 1972 World Day of Peace celebration, Pope Paul IV, he said, if you want peace, work for justice. So JFK Esq, we got 4 pillars of transitional justice. And the 4 pillars of transitional justice, na criminal prosecution, na truth seeking, na reparations, and number 4, na various form of reforms and prevention, sometimes referred to as guarantees of non-repetition. Waiting happen as salo. Let it not ever happen again. Vis-a-vis the June 24, 2023 election. We're not ashamed. So we sister countries there, like Liberia, they don't conduct the election peacefully. Now then they move on. The winner no say he win. The loser no say he lose. We're not ashamed. So we brothers and sisters in Senegal, they don't conduct election free and fair. The one way contest, he no say he win. The incumbent no say he lost. Accept, congratulates the winner. We're not ashamed. So we sister country in Ghana, now then do the elections then so. The returning officer, the national returning officer, when the electoral commissioner of Ghana, now woman, he publishes the election result per police station, per ward, per constituency, per district, per national, total, he protector, he put on bang bang. The incumbent no say yes, they lost the election. Then the opposition no say, he win the elections. The facts are there. Factual evidence. But we see a daylight electoral coup by ECSL Kone, Paul Pabio, and the sellout APC NAC members of Agenda 2028. Till today, the international world not recognize, not congratulate Bio. Till today, the international world not say in the camper the inauguration of Bio. You call her a government. I hope you are not one of them. Agenda 2028. When I traverse of justice, a grotesque and a debased likeness of imitation, ridicule of justice, mockery of justice, distortion of justice, mimic and fakery. The 4 justice principles then. for become a reality in every part of society, healthcare, education, employment, and credible independent democratic institution. Social justice need clearly defined goals then, with clear goals, solution for change and progress, and possible, ladies and gentlemen, a distinction for consider four principles then. One, access. Forget access to justice. Equity. Everybody for equal to the law. Natural justice for everybody. Participation. Citizens therefore participate in the democratic governance of the state. Human rights. Any responsible regime or government for protect the fundamental human rights of the citizens then. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the four justice principles. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the difference between peace and justice? Peace is defined as a social relationship. We have physical violence as a tool. They're not active for political objective. Ladies and gentlemen, in the absence among collectivities, fellow Sierra Leoneans, ladies and gentlemen, justice is defined as a state of affairs where actors then they obtain waiting they entitled to. Justice they make them for the sake of peace. Ladies and gentlemen, no peace, no justice. No justice, no peace. So then towards they are, then corrode themselves together. International order is not possible without justice. There can be no global order without justice, and no global justice without global order. The three phases of justice then. Number one, are legal traditions. Number two, na legal transplants. And number three, na customary justice in a multicultural world. The four pillars of beliefs then, na the theory of constraint, when na TOC, management philosophy. Number one, na inherent simplicity. Number two, inherent harmony. Number three, the inherent goodness of people. And number four, inherent potential. They're all theories of justice. Women say people therefore be treated with fairness and recommend equal basic liberties, equal opportunities to similar individuals then, and offering the highest possible benefit to the less advantaged members of a society. This theory of justice, believed by all, help the functioning of a just society. Transparency of electoral justice. This is a principle of justice where they include transparency, openness, publicity, access to public information, and accountability. JFK, Fina, you been contest as president, then thief you victory. Then people then all clamor together. They fight you again. They say you don't sell out. How you go feel, JFK? Judge yourself. Put yourself in the shoes of others. We get the International Center for Transitional Justice, when ICTJ. Their mission and they work across society and borders there for challenge the causes and address the consequences of massive human rights violations, especially waiting to happen in our country, where they affirm victims their dignity, fight impunity, and promote responsive institutions there. JFK Esq, ladies and gentlemen, when I refuse for count and account for the people involved, now the Republic of Sierra Leone, with gross human rights violation, killing innocent citizens before, during, and after the June 24, 2023 controversial election in Masalone. How you call on JFK? This is not a gross human rights violation. Arrest 318 APC supporters, then jail them by this autocratic regime. Then they in custody when are political prisoners. Then can they ask them? They're not able to account for them people then they. When are political prisoners then? When are you own people then? When are APCans then? When are they vote? That they be vote ready when you be minister, attorney general and minister of justice. Then same people they wouldn't account for when they kill. That they be vote when President Nkrumah appoint you as anti-corruption commissioner. When I enjoy, build mansion, pay una with the taxpayers' money. That then people are they kill so today. That then people are they arrest and jail them 318 when are all they as lawyers. When I not get no stand for the poor people. Una ready, una twist. Una they provoke the citizens of this country. But God go in turn for provoke una. Because we are not honest, we are not sincere. So we are people there. Where election time can, and then people are in the youth, and then they kill, and then they jail. Where the party win, and now they become ministers. Now people then don't so kill them. We're not lawyers. You don't work in an ICC as prosecutor, but you don't get buggered up. What you do for the people of Sierra Leone. But posterity go judge una. Then come where then go na Panema Road. People then they in luck. When a political prison, when a prisoners stay, inmates there, na Panema Road maximum prison, then they in luck. Then they in solitary confinement. Take gun, they go meet, kill them people then they, hundreds of them. JFK, how you call that day? Not a gross human right violation. A rebel system like this, now they call a government. See the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone. We'll talk about the rights of citizens there. See the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR. See the International Covenant for Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, if the people are the Wokuta. See Section 5, subsection 2, paragraph A, where the Constitution states emphatically clear, say it is accordingly declared that A, sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone, from whom government, through this Constitution, derive all its powers, authority, and legitimacy. Now, JFK Esq, tell me, this is so-called government, if they derive them power, authority, and legitimacy from the people of Sierra Leone, where they're not able to count the people that vote, where they're not able to account for the people that vote, where sovereignty belongs to the people of Sierra Leone, from whom any government, through the Constitution, they get the power, the authority, and legitimacy. Then people are getting power through the balance of the gun. They call a government. We are in the bastardized 1991 Constitution. They bastardized the Public Elections Act 2022, trample and slaughter and rape. A regime without legitimacy and the mandate of the people. You call it a government. When a junta regime, dictatorship, and an authoritarian rule, JFK. Now I make today, I desensitize my people there on civic education about honesty and sincerity. Waiting they put we country so backward today. We leaders there, we politicians there, where they before we. They're not honest to we, they're not sincere to we. JFK consciously aware say, all waiting happened in the June 24, 2023 election, we get indisputable evidence, incontrovertible evidence, irrefutable evidence, where clearly shows say the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections were stolen. Fellow listeners, incontrovertible or incontrovertible, indisputable or irrefutable evidence, and refer to evidence where you know the challenge, where you know the dispute or deny. The Carter Center, the National Elections Watch, the Commonwealth of Nations, the African Union, the Nigerian findings and recommendation, and the three-way leadership, where known as the Tripartite Committee, showcase tangible evidence system that the elections were flawed, lack of transparency, tabulation was flawed, there were mathematical improbability, or mathematical improbable and statistical inconsistencies, overvoting, political violence, massive killing, burning of houses of opposition. He called short a rebel junta Kamajo regime, a government where you saw political power from the people under gun points or through the barrels of the gun. JFK, we get 4 forms of evidence. We get real evidence, we get demonstrative evidence, we get documentary evidence, then we get testimonial evidence. Indestructibility or indestructible evidence. Now, facts then, we're very impossible for destroy or break or deny. Ladies and gentlemen, we get 2 types of settlement. You get case you go to court, or you get case it be out of court settlement. This they call a dialogue. They call a communique or a peace agreement. This is the reason why they call it ANU, Agreement for National Unity. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, we be development partners, the international moral guarantors, then are the arbitrators. We are the national law, they fail. The international law, they supersede. You know, as a lawyer, force APC for going to court. Wait till they go with na court with. They don't get result. They don't publish the result. They don't certify the result. They don't authenticate the result. Waiting APC they take go challenge na court. It go say until the election. The court go tell them say where the evidence. No evidence. JFK. How will I want to take the people of Sierra Leone? This is a lack of honesty and insincerity to the highest degree. Because we know, say, you self know, say, we not get a credible and an independent judicial system of us alone. We also get 2 types of evidences, namely, we get direct evidence and circumstantial evidence. Admissible evidence and inadmissible evidence. The shortest form of evidence against electoral campaign, ladies and gentlemen, where they beyond a reasonable doubt. They say BO in election. So ECSL say. Now ECSL published and gazette the polling station disaggregated data result. When 11,832 polling station result, no way. 20 months down the lane, no result. They don't talk tea. Sierra Leonean, they don't demonstrate, they don't protest, nothing. EU don't call nothing. America don't call nothing. Commonwealth don't call nothing. ECOWAS don't call nothing. United Nations don't call nothing for let them produce this result here. Ladies and gentlemen, waiting then criminal, then political thieves they are. Then tribalistic thieves they are say. They say the election results, not classified document, secret document, waiting secret about election. So ECSL don't get no evidence, and SLBP don't get no evidence for substantiate and authenticate the election victory. You call that a government? And it has proven beyond all reasonable doubt by the United States Ambassador Brian Hunt. It's a result, no, the ECSL don't get no result. So JFK, how you call elections then when they conduct without result? How you manage for become a lawyer? What did we make them take you as ICC prosecutor? Now you name no more than Harry, or they ask for credential or certificate or documents then. On allow left. Honesty and sincerity. Now we topic today. The Clifford's principle, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrong always, everywhere. And for anyone, for believe anything, we not get sufficient evidence. Clifford argues, say, for belief without sufficient evidence, immoral, because it will lead to harm or the risk of harm. So JFK, how you be one let APC take ECSL to court without substantial evidence, without procedural evidence, without adjectival evidence, no publication of results, no gazetting of the result, wait for go challenge. Or let me ask JFK as a lawyer. You don't want to win case we not get witness. Waiting go make lawyer win case. Now we get witness. When somebody thief can go na police station, or can go na court, waiting in the ask, now exhibit and evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to Clifford, in theory and in principle, we argue say, you don't go believe anything without sufficient evidence. Immoral. Because it leads to harm or the risk of harm. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans, JFK, consciously aware, say the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections are with and thief. But with society today, the truth don't become an agony. When you talk the truth today, don't become enemy. Nobody know they say the truth. The lawyers then they know they say the truth. The Islamic Council they know they say the truth. Civil society organizations then they know they say the truth. We check there, we pastors there, we imam there. Now 101, they're all afraid for say the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, what a society. Any society where like honesty and sincerity, where truth not dey, that society dey, it don't finish. Now so salon on day. So ladies and gentlemen, think Kenja Fakoli, truth don't become an agony. I will continue.
Right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter how you testify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption, someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless know they need senseless, poverty know they mean useless. One day they go resist.
One day the people of Sierra Leone will resist because there is no truth and justice, because honesty and sincerity not there. Thank you for sharing the one way they share with messages there. Then are heroes and heroines then. God bless Una, especially my sister, Yayo. God bless Una. Una feel free and share. This, not the golden voice of the APC Encyclopedia.